And so you won't bid on the next one. You may even become the negative person, the dividing person, and start talking about how they weren't going to give it to you anyway, and it's never going to work anyway, blah, blah, blah. But let's say if you had the attitude of not losing, but learning. Then because you have such a great relationship with the people that you do business with, and because you're always constantly checking your performance and making sure that you're improving, you go back to that person and say, you know what, I noticed that I didn't get that bid. What was the concern? And they might tell you because they have a great relationship. That's why it's important to have relationships. They may say, you know what, we liked your price, we're just a little concerned about the delivery. Now, if you're in a learning mode, you don't get upset, you don't take that as a negative. You now go back and with that self-evaluation say, you know what, I've got to work on my delivery. You bid on the next project. Matter of fact, before you even bid on the next project, you call your relationship person and say, you know what, I've worked on that program, I've done some training, and our deliveries went from 5 days to 3 days because you've learned from that situation that didn't go your way. And you continue to bid and you continue to learn. But again, let's say it one more time. I either win, or I learn, but I never lose. You never lose. If you get that attitude, you will continue to find yourself competing, going forward, and not being distracted by the situations. Now, before we end, I want to show a video, and this video I watch all the time. I actually got it from TED Talks, and it really motivates me as an entrepreneur. So I want you all to watch it, and when we finish, I'm going to give you your second challenge. What was your first challenge? To dream again. Okay? Here's your second challenge. Let's watch this, and we'll come back with your second challenge. As you watch this, think back to when you first started your business. Let's say together, it still is. It still is. The same vision you had when you started your business, it still is. It can still happen. It may not have happened yet, but maybe this is the opportunity that's going to make it happen. So again, if you keep that spirit in your mind that it still is, then it still is. Now, our second challenge is, as we go into the networking part of this event, I want you to go outside of the box. I want you to really take advantage of the wealth of people that we have in this room. We've got entrepreneurs that have been here for years. We've got support services. I'm so glad to see them in the room as well. We have the Monsanto staff. Take this opportunity as part of this challenge to go out and meet somebody that you didn't know, okay? Meet somebody new. Start that relationship with Monsanto. Start that relationship with the support services. Go say, hey, I didn't know you had a veterans program. I'm a veteran. How can we be of benefit to each other? Here's a real challenge. Go to that person that's your competitor and go to them and say, you know what? Instead of competing against each other, how can we complete each other? How can we work together? How can we benefit? Because on a project this large, is there any one of us that can do it all? No. Think of the advantage of teaming. Think of the advantage of working with somebody. Think of the advantage of pooling your resources together, okay? So when you go to network, don't just exchange cards, but actually challenge yourself to meet somebody new and to start an effective business relationship. Now I want to end strong. So if everybody would stand up, let's all stand up. We're going to end strong here. Now, in America, in our country, when something's been extremely good and you are extremely appreciative of it, how do we indicate that? With applause and a standing ovation. But it's not for me. I'm not worthy. No, it's not for me. But what I want you to do is this. I want you to look around at all the entrepreneurs in the room. These are the creators. These are the creative people. These are the game changers. These are the world changers. These are the people that are going to not only make this project successful, but make our society successful. So as you look around, I want us to give a thundering applause to the people, and we're on three, to the people that are around you, to yourself and the people that are around you on three. Now this is what I want. I want this applause to be so loud. I want it to be so loud that we get kicked out of my, no, I want it to be so, that I never get invited back again. No, I want it to be so loud that a person in the furthest building in this campus stops what they're doing and says, what was that? What was that? Okay? So when these Monsanto people go back to their desk, they're going to say, man, what was all that noise? And you know what they're going to say? That was the sound of innovators. That was the sound of creative geniuses. That was the sound of game changers. That was the sound of world changers. That was the sound of entrepreneurs. Okay? So on three, we're going to break the Monsanto sound record. On three, I want you to give each other, not me, each other, a round of applause for all you've done so far and all you're going to continue to do to make our world a better place. So one, and again, we're entrepreneurs, so we're going to be very loud. 2, 3. Thank you. And thank the people. Thank the people around you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, this is my wife, so I'll hug with you. Thank you later. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Monsanto, for the opportunity. Thank you.